Man in lane 5, CJ Allen, is having a fantastic season. New personal best, 47.93 in Doha, and he very, very nearly caused an upset and got past Rye Benjamin. It was a massive battle off that final hurdle. Good domestic battle here. CJ Allen in 5, Trevor Bassett in 6, Khalifa Rossett in 7. Keep your eye on Kyron McMaster, the athlete from the British Virgin Isles. He's out in lane 8. He's got no one to gauge his effort off, and he's gone off pretty hard. CJ Allen at the moment rising first, just ahead of Kyron McMaster as Kyron McMaster clatters that hurdle at the top of the home straight. He's gone. CJ Allen now, has he got anything left in these legs? He went hard from 200 to 300. And he's starting to falter, but it is going to be CJ Allen equaling the time unofficially there with the stadium clock. Kyron McMaster, devastated, frustrated to clatter a hurdle and finish with a DNF. She's the athlete with the bigger ceiling over the others around her. Surely she's going to kick it in. Gisette Andrews with all that 5K strength. Can she live with Doribe Witelje for this final lap? It's starting to stretch out a little bit. Danny Jones, the United States, it was a brave move into the bell, but she's coming under pressure now. Katie Snowden of Great Britain and Northern Ireland gliding into 3rd place, but Doribe Witelje looks like she could be home and done here. She's going to hit 200 meters to go. Underneath 3.5 minutes. Could we see a sub 4-minute clocking in this women's 1500? The first time we've had this LA Grand Prix, and that's going to be some meeting record if Doribe Witelje of Ethiopia can continue this onto the finish line. Katie Snowden swings past Gisette Andrews. She's in 2nd place at the moment. Here comes Doribe Witelje. And about 30 meters to go. Can she get herself underneath 4 minutes? It's a wonderful season's best, 3:57.85 for Doribe Witelje.
But here is our lineup for the men's 400 meters in the LA version, stop 6 of the Continental Tour Gold. In lane 5, we're looking out for Karani James. There he is, big, tall figure. He passes Sean Bailey on his outside, and he looks like he's started really well at the halfway stage. Well, it's fractionally under 21 seconds at the halfway stage, and we know how strong he is in the final straight. And really, there is only Karani James in this race so far. Sean Bailey, who he did overtake at the beginning, is coming back at him, and here is Bailey. Can he beat Karani James? Well, he can, as Bailey takes the win. 44.44. Already ran a season's best, a personal best of 44.70. You don't do that at 400 meters. You don't knock chunks over off that time, but there he has. Sean Bailey confirmed as the winner, 44.44. But what about that? You know, put yourself in the shoes of Maggie Ewan. She's such a good athlete in her own right. Of course, she was 4th in the World Championships 4 years ago in Doha. But getting over that 20-meter mark is quite an indication of world-class form.
Men's 1500 up on the track. Coming up to the bell in the men's 1500 meters, and it is Renaud Chariot and the lead at the moment. There's 3 Kenyans battling it out in the closing stages. It's Vincent Ketia of Kenya just trying to challenge for the lead. Timothy Chariot, really accomplished 1500 meter runner. Of course, that silver medal in Tokyo. He's dangerous. He's been working at his 3K, getting stronger at that. Renaud Chariot in the lead still at the moment. He finished very, very strongly in Nairobi. This is a different style of race from Renaud Chariot. World Junior Champion from Cali, Colombia last year. He's the world lead with his 3:32 win at altitude in Nairobi. But the charge is coming from the other Chariot. Timothy Chariot just getting up on his shoulder. It's a good finish from some of the other athletes behind. Hobbs Kessler trying to battle with Cooper Tier for domestic rights, but Timothy Chariot wins the battle of the Kenyans and the race overall. That was a wonderfully timed finish from Timothy Chariot. Lakeem Blake of Jamaica, another athlete with a windy sub-10 to his name. He was 3rd in Bermuda.
And away we go.
Coleman with a decent start, was matched by Blake and Bracey Williams either side of him. But here comes Christian Coleman. strong as well, but look at that finish from Akeem Blake. We love to see Jamaican sprinters. They are so established over the years. A women's 100-meter hurdles race that features the Olympic champion versus the world champion and world record holder. Jasmine Camacho Quinn just starting to pile the pressure on the athletes around her, but it is Jasmine Camacho Quinn taking the win, 12.3. The mental strength that would have had to go into that performance for Jasmine Camacho Quinn, lining up against the woman that had it all last season.
Oh, it was a brilliant race. It was a brilliant start, wasn't it, from Camacho Quinn? And it was shock again. It was almost like, where were you all? Just picking up the women's 400 meters. That is the full start list. Now 8 women go in this. And I'm just watching Polino now. She looks like she's measured that first 200 meters. Polino and Irby Jackson almost together through that first 200 meters. Coming round the bend, it is Polino, silver medalist in the Olympic Games, world #1 on World Athletics rankings. NASA is running well in lane 3, holding off Irby Jackson at the moment. Well, it will be a win, and it's 49.00 for Polino. And it's just agonizingly short of her personal best. In fact, it's been rounded down. Absolutely brilliant. I'm so thrilled for her. Her personal best did stand at 48.99. It was 49 on the nose, but been rounded down by 0.02 of a second. Two-time Olympic champion at Krauser. I'm the world champion in the shot put, but still only #2 on the world rankings. Well, a really good, and then a little bit of frustration, do you think, in that growl that followed? Well, this men's shot put is worth going back for, and what is that from Ryan Krauser in the second round?
So back to the big man, Ryan Krauser. He's already treated us to 2 of the furthest throws ever seen in men's shot put history. He is 6 centimeters short of his own world record. Round 4, he says yes. Ryan Krauser said yes, and if there's a man that knows shot putting, it's Ryan Krauser. Could this be a world record throw?
I think it was. He just knew it, didn't he? There was no grunt. It was just a yes straight away. And yes, from his reaction, it was 23 meters 58